Welcome to my Streets of Fury EX tutorial. In this tutorial I want to show some things that I did not mention in my other tutorial. Also, I just want to flesh out the how to combo tutorial a little bit more. So let's just start right in. I want to give some little basics at first. Well, let's say you just came right out of the tutorial section that the game offers you. Now you know all your buttons, you know your X combos, your Y launches and your B specials. You know that you can jump and air combo, launch and air combo too. Now another thing is, I probably never did mention this. It's a thing that it's a name I gave to these moves for myself. The game, at least some characters, have moves that push. Meaning, a very good one would be Jax.
This is gonna hurt you.
A push move, in my opinion, or in my definition, is a move that pushes the enemy away from you and does not launch them so that they fall. Like this. Yeah, it's not a push move, but yeah. So this is a proper push move. I can still chase after the enemy, can combo, and the enemy does not lose balance and trip over. These are push moves. Push moves are very important when you are burst baiting, but more to that later. I can show you another example. Sam does not. Well, Sam has a move that pushes, but you see, the enemy was launched. He was not pushed. So Sam is lacking a proper push move. Yeah, okay, this. Okay, the fourth hit of his forward X combo is also a proper push move, but a very short push. I used this also to do his burst bait. So okay, now you know what a push move is in my definition. Then let's talk about the combo system. The combo system revolves around 3 features that keep you in check, because the game is very free-floating and lets you be very creative with your combos. But since every move is possible, at least to some degree, to combo into another, it would mean that the game would be full of infinites. To prevent this from happening, the developers put in 3 mechanics that keep you in check, and you have to keep in mind when you combo. The first one is the infinite prevention system. You can trigger it by doing more than 100 damage to an enemy grounded. As you saw there, I did 105 damage and the enemy bursted. So even if you're trying to be creative and mix up, the damage value is the depending factor on this, that the enemy will burst. So even if I would have switched some other moves in it, like this, and it would only mean that I'm more creative in making the enemy burst. Yeah. So okay, enemies will burst if they have 100 damage or above. So this is the first thing you have to keep in mind. Another thing is you cannot continuously juggle enemies in the air. Enemies will start to fall faster. I'm trying to demonstrate. Now you saw there, he was very heavy at the end, so he wouldn't. I wouldn't have been able to lift him up once more. This is the second part of the game, regulating your infinite power. And the third thing would be, well, it's not kind of regulating you, it's limiting your combo opportunities. The game gives you 1 free OTG. OTG meaning off the ground move. So if let's say I launched this enemy and put him on the ground, I can once more lift him up And after that, you saw him flashing transparent. If the enemy is flashing transparent, he's invincible. He is invincible to your moves for this period of time. Meaning, I can extend my combo once after a hard knockdown. So, what this means to you is very simple. Your combo, the combos you will want to do, they will usually start on the ground, and you want to configure your damage output that way that you will deal almost 100 damage and then start to launch an enemy. Once more. OTG. Yeah, that's it. 345 is... Well, this combo was not flashy at all, and I was not doing damage maximizing moves in it, so no furies and whatever. But so if you take this combo as an example, I did the ground combo, I did an air launcher, and I at least try to figure out a way to loop the enemy in the air just enough that I can follow up with my OTG. This would be the basic of basics of combos for you to understand. Then let's flesh out my tutorial, shall we? The idea of burst baiting is simple. You do your combo, and then you get the opportunity to let the enemy burst in a safe distance for you to follow up with another combo. It's kind of hard to measure these combos because, the game is not intended to have this kind of feature for you to measure it. So let's say you do your 100 damage output and the enemy bursts, and after that you will do another combo. So like the 345 damage, that would mean if you add these values, you would have a damage output with more than 400 damage, which is pretty awesome for this game. Also, to give a kind of value to these numbers, the highest combo I believe I found with Reinhardt was over 500 damage, and this is for a single character that is not Big Chang. Big Chang is broken. For a single character is very, very high. Well, Big Chang. Yeah, Big Chang's damage is ridiculously high, but you have to be standing still for all the time, and all the enemies will hit you. So there is also a problem in that. Okay, never mind that. So 500 damage is a very, very good damage value. I believe it's 450 damage that the damage bar. Just a moment. This damage bar will start flashing red. That's usually when I do my videos and find a combo that achieves that, I will mark it as a red combo, just to clarify that. Yeah. Okay, the damage values. So burst baiting. We want to burst bait him. So okay, I do his burst bait combo. Follow up. This is my standard combo I'm trying right now. Rocket kick! Fire kick! Yes, and OTG. Wild Fury. Fire kick! And one more, yes. So this is pretty good. I have to look if this was actually my highest combo. No, never mind that. So you saw there, I did a 500 damage combo that was measured standardly with the standard values and a red marker. And don't forget, I burst baited this enemy before, so I at least did 105 damage or 100 damage to him, meaning I just did a 600 damage combo. And that is pretty awesome. So you see, the gameplay in this game is very free for you to experiment with, and you can still feel satisfaction in finding cool tricks that work around these barriers the game gives you. Because, well, it would be pretty boring otherwise if these barriers weren't in it, because you can actually loop everything into anything and the enemies wouldn't be much of a threat. So when you start doing your combos, keep in mind the 3 things I told you about the damage values that let enemies burst, and keep in mind the juggling that the enemies get. Well, they get heavier every juggle you do. Keep in mind that you've got 1 OTG and that you can burst bait. Finding burst baits is very simple. You just, no, it's not that very simple, but keep in mind that if a character has a push move, something that the enemy pushes away and lets them stand on their feet, you are probably able to burst bait an enemy. I hope this tutorial is of help to you in your quest to find new and exciting ways to combo. And I also wanted to add this little damage chart in which I filed up all my highest damaging combos with the characters. There are also 2 combos, one by DTFH and Leshad. They both did more damage with their combos on their respective character. So shoutouts to them, watch their videos on that on their combos, they are very good. And also I want to mention again that Leshad did a very, very, very extensive damage chart on his own for every move in the game. I think I will leave a link in the description. So with all the tools that I presented to you and also the other guys who are working on the game, you should be pretty geared up when going into combat with your enemies. So I once again want to thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you found any combo that is more damaging than mine, please let me know and please show me, because I'm very interested in that. Other than that, I just wish you the best of luck and take care.